and do like a Slark Wisp mid. That wouldn't be terrible.
KP has occasionally gone offlane when March has played like his Warlock. March plays the Bristleback. They much more prioritize.
Oh, they want Xiao Wei. They go in with the leap, then the tether slow comes through, but Xiao Wei has the stun. And they need to be careful. The double raid. This could be a twofer, and maybe he's gonna get the double kill. All of that good laning setup gone. Doppelganger back, but March is going to pursue. He's going to force something, punish this push on the mid lane, and he's going for it fully. Snowball to turn this one. March, oh, might have gone in too deep. The heal comes out. He continues to quill up.
Punch him.
Juarez punch, not enough. Meanwhile, Fevi dies mid. It's 2 more kills going the way of LGD, and Nuts is going to be next. Maybe just trucking his way through this middle lane. He says, I want the tower too. Get back. Threat to QO as well with this Laguna Blade. If QO gets stunned or drops to about half health, that Laguna is an insta kill, and he's even using Dark Pack to farm the wave. They could snowball in, and if he's not quick on the jump out, he does leave, and he does ultimate. They still may kill him with nukes. QO barely juking through the trees, just running for his life. And meanwhile on the top lane, they managed to bring down Sylar on the PL. Big exchange there, not losing the Slark and getting the PL kill, looking for more as KP hammers away at MMY. He'll find the second, and QO, again, the magnificent great escape, but they snowball after him. They want him so bad. Dark Tech gonna remove this stun, but not fast enough. There's just no running for QO. It's gone from some mistakes on his part to just no mercy.
It's somewhat to his lane, or at least stacking, but it's not worked out at all for MVP Fiend.
Well, March does have his mech now for MVP, so they are looking strong in terms of the sustain in these fights. They have a mech, as well as, of course, the Omniknight heal and repel, and they can just throw that repel on March if they want him to run in. Some solutions here, but meanwhile the Wyvern gets picked off solo. There's a kill. They're looking for a trade with the relocate, and diving on Diao, who throws out the ice shards, almost keeps Febi away from March. Not quite though. Grave available, and they hold it until the last second. Well played by MMY, still the chase. This is about to end, this relocate, and they don't get the kill. They end up going back. Oh, the Requiem bomb was waiting for the Io of Febi, blows him up instantly, and KP will die as well to a lance. Then March falls next. 4 down for the count. The lone survivor this time is QO. Here comes the push. No mana on March. LGD really don't feel they need it, and well, with an Alpha Wolf here next to maybe the Dominator up, he's hitting for almost 300, actually a bit more damage each auto attack. 320 as they continue to go on to March. Even through the Bristleback dropping low, they managed to pick up the Wyvern here just from PL Lance Spam, and the Laguna comes in. They're forced to defensively relocate out, which frees up LGD to go right onto the tier 3 tower, looking for the 2-0 win and 10 points in 4 games. Nearly a flawless opening, just that one lost game to IG thus far. MVP, they need a miracle. They need more than a miracle.
Money for it, and he's not buying it, so it looks like it will be a Shadow Blade. Saying, I want to play a core style lane.
It's good to hunt a split pushing Slark, actually. Yeah. Normally, you don't really see it on the support lane. I'm one-shot people and play the carry role.
Solar Crest and
this is the utility.
Glimmer Capes, that's the kind of items you see out of Yao. Blink Dagger, of course, this game. And
if he tried anything else, Xiao might slap him.
It's like, you get these utility items, I'm the one who's going to get farm and carry.
March just standing here, but while he's... Oh, March is like, okay, I'm going to stand here and turn my back to them, and then maybe says, great, I'm just going to kill your Wisp instead, and then we'll deal with you if you dare to stick around. They do get a great Winter's Curse off, though, but Yao's brave. The Winter's Curse canceled by a beautiful timing play by LGD. They finally bring down Yao, but it's right as everybody's forced back to the well. The Omniknight don't even deploy. They only get a Tusk out of this exchange, and they lose the racks. With the Aegis still online, maybe is more rich than anybody in the world at this point. He's richer than God. He's just going to go down to the bottom lane, work on a second lane of racks. Both cores at full HP in their prime and looking for kills. If anybody takes a foot forward, they'll move on to the bottom lane of racks. MVP, desperate for anything, might as well just run in and fight. You're not winning this one by stalling at this point. The racks are dropping. Shally didn't get annihilates Febi. This Wisp just can't survive for long. Now he's starting to toy with the Shadow Amulet. March looking for the kill. Does manage to bring down the Lina, but March will pay with his own life soon enough to a flurry of PL Spears. The next kill, the Omniknight chunked down by maybe. GG any second, it feels. Sure, you killed the supporting cast. You can't even scratch the cores. They still have an Aegis, so maybe. Sylar's here just playing support, really. That's how gigantic the Shadow Fiend is. I never thought I'd see the day where Sylar...
Nothing MVP has in their arsenal that can defend this, it feels like.
They continue to pummel this tower in the top lane. MVP.
Just ignoring Bristleback.
They only care about the Wisp. Peppy's dying to illusions at this point. He's got to walk back to the well and heal up. And while he's doing that, maybe and Sylar press in. They'll take down the tower. They've got another diffuser charge ready. March is going to have to back out. He turns his back and they ignore him. And here comes the Requiem on deck. QO almost kills him off the bat. As soon as that ultimate ends, if he's 6 around, he's going to get Laguna'd. There's the zap. It's on KP. Instead, March next. LGD swarming into the MVP base and hunting for Febby. The main prop to relocate. He does make it out, but that's a what a bill. Meanwhile, elsewhere, dead Slark. And an effigy dead at the same moment. It's been a rough game here for QO. 1-6-0 gods. In the past, his Slark has carried this team to great highs, but here it felt all but helpless against the onslaught.
Just kind of outclassed in a lot of ways here. I mean, this is not a matchup MVP Phoenix would come into really hoping for a win against, but this just puts MVP in an even worse position. They had losses yesterday against Complexity. They did have the one draw, but they still find themselves really struggling here.